Picture this, a secret society of disgruntled movie stars huddled in dimly lit dressing rooms, whispering code names like the Velvet Fedora and the Sequin Avenger. Their mission? To outwit the Hollywood blacklist and reclaim their fame. Before you dive into this riveting expose, hit that subscribe button like it owes you money. And hey, if you find yourself gasping at the jaw-dropping revelations, don't forget to comment below with your best conspiracy theory. We're all ears. Number 10. Shia LaBeouf. For many years, Shia LaBeouf's business looked like it would go well. Besides always shocking people, he was also always trying to change himself and find new ways to be creative. Beginning in 2014, though, some of his behaviors caught people off guard for a number of reasons that were not right. The main reason the actor was arrested several times was for drug abuse issues. One of these cases happened in Savannah, Georgia in 2017, and LaBeouf was violent and racist toward police officers. Following that, in the year 2020, the star of Even Stevens was served with a lawsuit by FKA Twigs, his ex-girlfriend, who claimed he had hit her and hurt her. LaBeouf has already been fired from the next Olivia Wilde movie, Don't Worry Darling, because of how badly he behaved and treated other people on set. Even though the claim is still going on, this is still the case. A lot of people have already said mean things about LaBeouf because of this. Number 9. Josh Trank. Since the movie Chronicle did so well at the box office and with critics, Josh Trank has become one of the most hopeful directors in Hollywood. This made it possible for him to lead the reboot of the Fantastic Four, but things didn't go as planned after that. People on the set said that Trank was hard to work with because he always kept his distance from the rest of the cast and team. Things went from bad to worse when it was found out that Trank had damaged a $100,000 house he was renting while the movie was being made. He finally lost the chance to direct a standalone Star Wars movie because of this behavior. It looks like Hollywood stopped paying attention to him, except for the gangster flop Capone, which is set to come out in 2020. Number 8. Lloyd Bridges. Imagine that events had gone in a different direction. Think about what would happen if Lloyd Bridges was forever banned from working in Hollywood. What level of fun would have been in Airplane? What about the term hot shots? You think his boys, Jeff and Bridges, would ever want to be actors? Lloyd Bridges wasn't put on a lifelong blacklist, which is good news. But what did he do to deserve to be put on that list in the first place? It's simple. He was involved with the group because he was a member of the Actors Laboratory Theater, which was thought to have ties to communism. Bridges was banned from working in the theater business after he told the truth to the House Un-American Activities Committee, which was also known as the Congressional Communist Hunt Committee. The FBI finally cleared his name, though, and he was able to go back. Number 7. Thora Birch. With Hocus Pocus and American Beauty, Thora Birch did a great job of proving that she is one of the most potential young stars in the business. In contrast, Birch has only been able to get small parts in alternative films and on TV in the 2000s. So, what is really going on? In the blink of an eye, how does an actor with so much skill disappear? Jack Birch, her father and manager, requested to be present during his daughter's love scenes and made threats against team members when things did not go his way. He was an adult star in the 1970s. Unfortunately, Thora has been fired more than once because of his behavior, which has caused Hollywood to turn its back on her and Birch to stop acting. Number 6. Isaiah Washington. At one point, this Grey's Anatomy star was thought to be a rising star in the entertainment business. On the other hand, he has had a tough time getting good jobs ever since he was apparently banned from the game in the middle of the 2000s. When Washington was having trouble, it looked like it was because of a fight on set with a Grey's Anatomy co-star. Reports say that Washington used gay slurs, and after being told off for it, he did it again. Washington was fired from Grey's Anatomy on June 7, 2007, and even though he went on Larry King Live less than a month later to defend himself, he seemed to be in an even worse position. Because of the dispute, we haven't seen Washington for a long time. Number 5. CeeLo Green. One of CeeLo Green's many skills is being able to cause trouble. He's a man of many skills. It didn't matter much that Green was a famous artist, record producer, and TV personality when he was accused of sexually assaulting and drumming a woman in 2012. The judge finally put him on probation for 3 years and told him he had to go to meetings of Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous and do community service. His run-in with the law is still costing him, even though the Atlanta native keeps writing songs and sometimes appears on reality TV. Because of the offensive things he said about the case on Twitter, his show, CeeLo Green's The Good Life, was dropped. Besides that, he keeps showing up on reality TV shows. Number 4. Lena Horne. Lena Horne was a jazz singer, a pop singer, a dancer, an actress, and a civil rights fighter. When she was at the top of her game, she was one of the busiest performers in Hollywood. In the 1930s, she started out as a singer. By the 1940s, she was such a famous performer that Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer signed her. However, it is said that Horne had grown tired of Hollywood by the 1950s and was eager to leave the business. That didn't really make a difference, though, because she was kicked out of the group because she had ties to communists in the 1940s and was put on a blacklist during that decade. It was hard for her to get jobs in Hollywood, but bars were happy to have her and make her feel welcome. Number 3. Michael Richards. Celebrity for Michael Richards kept going downhill after the success of Seinfeld, and no one could have predicted how much it would drop. In the now famous incident at the Laugh Factory in 2006, Richards made a number of racist comments directed at different people in the crowd. Many of these comments were caught on camera. Even though he quickly said he was sorry for what he did, the damage was already done. Let's just say that Richards had a hard time getting a job after what happened, and in an episode of Jerry Seinfeld's web series, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, it said that he still hasn't fully recovered. To be honest, Hollywood still hasn't gotten over it either. Number 2. Jim Caviezel. A long time ago, Jim Caviezel was thought to have one of the best names in the United States. It was clear that the camera was fixed on him, and he had the looks of a movie star. He was also very good at playing. But as soon as Caviezel appeared in one short movie, The Passion of the Christ, his career took a complete turn for the better. Some people liked Caviezel's performance as the religious figure Jesus Christ, but many people in Hollywood didn't like the movie because it was very violent and had clear anti-Semitic themes. Mel Gibson told Caviezel that the part might hurt his career, but the actor stuck with it, saying, "We all have a cross to carry." Number 1. Megan Fox. Megan Fox has been put on a blacklist because she speaks out against directors, other actresses, and the media. She has been banned overall, even though she's been in a number of high-budget Hollywood movies over the years. Fox said something very bad about comparing her Transformers director Michael Bay to Hitler before the third movie was even made. Certain people have questioned whether or not that was the reason she didn't show up in the movie. Without a doubt, Bay's behavior toward the young actress is unacceptable, even though the comment was insensitive from the start. Fox has since gotten back on her feet in the business, and the #MeToo movement may be a big reason for this. Before you exit the red carpet of this eye-opening video, remember to hit that subscribe button like it owes you money.